here from Kurrawa. And it's a good list of teams in this too. As you see, there's some famous clubs. North Cronulla there. They're always there, aren't they? North Cronulla, gee, they've produced some great crews over the years. Avoca Beach, I see that bright green boat of theirs. And that's the line up there. Now, that's the surf they've got to face. And the boaties, that's Avoca down there in that very distinctive green boat. But they've really got to start to work hard here because they've done it so hard for the last 4 days to get down to this. And we've seen some spectacular action over the last couple of days with just sweeps holding amazing waves.
We have, Daryl, but you know, I've said it before, cream always rises to the top. Steve Swain, North Cronulla, Michael Brown, Kurrawa. I mean, what do you say about someone like Steve Swain?
Well, and Brown from Kurrawa. Yeah. I mean, how many times do you get here? I mean, you see the same faces each year because the rowers go to the best sweeps and the clubs that can teach them so much.
In a lot of cases, the sweeps are the coach as well. I mean, just the depth. And Michael Brown won the A grade for 2 years in the early 90s. This is his beach.
Mona Vale also, they're always around. There's Alexandra Headlands, you know, won the A boat race back-to-back some years ago now. You're looking at quality clubs here. Here we go, they're underway. The big men in the reserve grade boat final. Let's see how they get away off the beach of Boca with a very bad start. They're long way back now. They got off the beach very slowly. Now they come into the shore break area. This is where they've really got to work and try and keep the boats as dry as they possibly can. The idea is to try and smash it up and lift that bow up. But if you get too far under those waters there, you're in all sorts of trouble. Alexandra Headlands now as they make their way out. Look at the pumps already working. Now, they're not big waves at the moment, but they're enough to put water in the boat. That slows them down. You can see the water coming out of the pumps now as Alexandra Headlands make their way up. There it is there, over the shore break into the channel.
And the water does two things. One, it adds weight, and two, you lose stability because the water's going to wash from side to side. Hit the pumps, get the water out. Most important, try and stay dry.
Yeah, the southern side of the beach seemed to me look like the better starting, which is the right-hand side of our screen. That was Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park. Alexandra Headlands, we can see. Now, they're just pausing. The reason for that is?
Well, they're just waiting for the break. It's no good going up underneath the wave. It's going to break into the boat. That's just going to fill it up straight away, and you get what we call a backshoot, where the boat goes backwards. And we've seen a lot of boats get knocked backwards. These boats float a lot higher. They seem to have a lot more buoyancy in the water. And what they tend to do, if they go backwards, they tend to roll over. And we've seen boats upside down for the last 3 or 4 days here. And once you go upside down, you're out.
Absolutely. And in this, I spoke to Michael Brown just before this event started. I said, Brownie, what's the great skill here? And he said, be patient.
Avoca Beach have just seen the window. They've gone in the green boat. There they go. They've had a go. They've had the break in the surf, and they've decided to go. Remember, they were the last boat off the beach. They had a bad start, but there they are now out in the front. They're going well.
I was nearly going to say something about that, Daz. The bloke actually missed the seat as he jumped into the boat, and I think perfect timing, really. They just waited for the swell to change.
Well, all the crews had to wait, so that gave them the gap. But look at this, the rest are getting pounded. This is the back shoot stuff I talk about. Watch him go up this. He gets him right up on the face. That's beautifully done. He angled the boat so that you don't take the water head on. Look at this one here. There we go again. And this will be a back shoot, no doubt about it. There we go, down backwards. See what? Now what I tell you about how they roll over so easy. See, they go up like that. They did a good job to keep it afloat. They'll keep going. They've got to keep the pumps working now. But, that's tough, isn't it? That's tough. That's a back shoot and a great example of it.
Great example. And meanwhile, 1, 2, 3 is out and in clear water, going away from the rest of the field. There we are, 1, 2, 3.
Now it becomes a drag race. This is
Alex
where
has gone.
Alexandra Headlands, they're gone backwards too there. Oh, that's a shame. They're getting smashed. That's North Cronulla. So two of the real big guns are there. Look, he can't go anywhere, Steve Swain. He's just got to sit there. And they don't want to get their boat side by side. That's Alexandra Headlands in the yellow top boat. Avoca leading this out the front. They'll turn first. Avoca come round in the distinctive lime green boat. They won the Masters and they've won a state. And now here they are in the reserve grade final. I tell you what, this will be the biggest lift for the club they've had in years now as they power home at a very good state championships of Avoca Beach. Now it's the run home. Of course, you've got to get there. Kurrawa running second. Then it's Mona Vale in third. You've got to get the runners, but you don't want to get a big one that's going to get you to trouble.
Yeah, you can take off in a late takeoff, especially in this bit, and they're standing up at 8 foot on that bank out there. These boats are a big, long, heavy piece of machinery. Step over the falls. Now, these guys were last off the beach. Now they're leading. Look at them.
Sweeping the boat, one of the very famous G family. They've been with the club, stalwarts of the club for years and years and years, steering the boats. And how they come home now, I know I just gave Kilkira a rap and now it's Avoca. People will say, oh, you're talking about it's the Central Coast. But I tell you what, we're having such a great Australian championship here. Now, here's the wave. Avoca have got a chance. Avoca pull onto it now. This is really heart-in-the-mouth stuff. Look at the boat go down. He'll trail them off. He brings it back. The idea now to balance the boat. Trim it up. Lift the bow up. Beautiful shot there as they come down. Look at it come down on the sandbag now. He's got to hold it straight. He's lost it. He's lost it, but he's okay. Still in the boat. He should be able to swing it around. It'll come around. Going across, he's got to finish in the area. Two on the same wave, it's Motorvale. Motorvale now, he sets the bowman up, trying to trim the boat up there. What a great race this has turned out to be. Motorvale G Crew this is now. They're back in their seats to row. They're in the deep water. I think it's going to be Motorvale. They've got to their seats better. They've got there faster. They drive down another one. Again, he's got to try and hold it. This time loses it to the left and brings it back again. Motorvale now, working the sweep. This is hard. This is a late takeoff. Late takeoff. This will be hard. Late takeoff. He trails them off again. Back they come. Oh, beautifully held now. He's gone left. He brings it round. What a great job. Look at this. They're side by side. Side by side as they hit the line now.
Looks like Currawa.
Well, I think it might have been. I don't know. They all think they've won because the angle there, you can't tell where the marker flags are.
Currawa thinks they won it, Darryl, and Currawa came in on a dead straight line. Michael Brown swept Currawa. I think
they've got it. He's done it again, Michael Brown.
The difference was, Darryl, a straight line on the way home. What skill, what perfection by Michael Brown.
Oh, he's a great sweep. He's a great catch. Look at the boys. They're celebrating that one. I tell you what, they've come out of the clouds.
Great thing, they have no limits, and that's what they've done. They created no limits for themselves, no boundaries. Here they go on the wave. Brownie holding straight as a gun barrel.
Yeah, you're right, and he did. That's the difference, wasn't it? He didn't have any trim off the boat. It was just dead set flat in the water, and that gave him the run to the beach. That was the difference, just holding that boat and beautifully balanced.
At the end of the day, skill of the sweep. Michael Brown, Australian champion.
Anne-Marie Sparkman, at long last with real men.
I can talk to the boys here for 1 second. Now, there was a war of attrition out there. You were watching the others not be able to get on the short break. What was going through your minds?
Just go hard. Don't think of anything else. Oh.
Just how tough was it out there?
I think you saw at the end there, Motorvale were riding a lot better. We had a lot of water. And I was just banking on making a mistake, hopefully. But the short dump was what the end result was. And the boys gave me the best come after done for a while this weekend. And I really appreciate that one.
So it was a hometown win and the beach is absolutely delighted.
Sensational, that's all I can say. I waited 10 years for this. Sensational.
Congratulations. Go and celebrate and enjoy the win. Well done.
Much, thank you.
Now have a look at this. This is a lot of water smashing into the boat. Look at the sweep. He's got to wrap himself around the quarter bar there. There's the sweep oar. That's 19'6" long. And look at the boat driving back. What you've got to be careful is that oar doesn't spear up, hit the sweep in the back or hit one of the crew members. But they did a great job holding on. This is Avoca coming down the wave. They're trailed off. Off they come now, and there's the results. Currawa, Mona Vale, Avoca Beach. What a great show of skills in the surf boats. The first time we've seen them. We'll take a break and come back. A lot more coming your way.